the less energy tactic to take, be like, fine, plea deal, whatever. Because I see that what happened with me is just like what's happening everywhere, and what could happen with any of us. If one of those cops decides to come over here and starts trouble, any of us are likely to have what happened to me happen to all of you. So this song is a Talkin Blues number, and it's called the Talkin National Park Service Beat My Ass Black and Blues. When I was a kid, I learned about our Constitution's First Amendment. I learned about free speech and not to trust those who would end it. I even joined the Army, where I swore I would defend it. But all my efforts were in vain, because it appears it's been suspended. Something about a Patriot Act, because real patriots don't need rights. So I went to the park in Philadelphia to protest the bombing of Syria. Some rangers came up to me while I stood there in the shade. They said, "You better move along." I said, "Why is that, did you say?" They hadn't said. Well, I repeated with a smile the question I had asked them. But still they just said, "Lady, you had better move your ass." But I just kept on asking why, while the people gathered round. When I turned my back, those rangers grabbed my wrists and threw me down, exercising their rights to freely beat my ass in public. Well, they tossed me in their truck, and they brought me to the jail. They didn't tell me where I was or how to make my bail. I didn't get a phone call like they do on the TV. 'Cause don't you know, my friends, that shit is only make-believe. They don't have to read us our rights either, as I'm sure most of you know. So there I was in jail, instead of at my gig, thinking all the while about how this here game was rigged. They kept me locked in solitary for 75 long hours, in a room without a light switch or a curtain for a shower. So not only did I lose my mind, but damn, did I smell funky. They could smell me in the next cell, I tell you. When they finally let me out, they charged me with assault. According to those rangers, it somehow was my fault that they had violated me, my body, rights, and all. But I guess that's just the way things go, and you're standing in the wrong place at the Independence Mall. Stay away from that Liberty Bell, friends, because they will fuck you up. Wow.